Long. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Ilgauskas on the floor. Hughes is out there with Daniel Gibson. Then there's Gooden, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Ginobili. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Just
first team foul.
On the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contact.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Now here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tim Duncan
picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
We don't get too many generational players, and LeBron James, he is definitely one of them.
And he's good on the second. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. Ginobili outside. Lock at 6. Duncan with the bounce pass. Here's Parker. The Cavaliers pull it in, and Duncan gets it to go in.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Poke loose. Parker with the steal. To the middle. Hughes against Ginobili. Duncan high post. Parker looking over the floor. 4 on the shot clock. And that one is good.
And this is how assisted Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
James kicks to Ilgauskas. Back to James. Offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Hughes, good.
Larry Hughes.
When Hughes knocks down threes, he is a major headache for the opponent.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent
LeBron
matchup.
James.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And here are the Spurs. They trail by 1. Over to the wing. Here's Bowen. No good with the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's Gibson. That time on the assist by LeBron.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Down low, here's Ginobili. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And the whistle blows is going to be on Nazr
Mohammed.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. James in the post. Can't connect from 13 feet out. LeBron's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Ginobili against Hughes. Parker up top. And Daniel Gibson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Bowen the pass to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Muhammad. Fires the 3, and it's denied.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Drew Gooden. First
The
personal
officials are all
foul.
over that one.
Third team
The Spurs
foul.
shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the
At the line
night.
for your Spurs.
First free throw is good.
Tony Parker. 2 shots.
And Parker drops them both.
Popovich has done a great job of developing Tony Parker's entire game, and you're seeing it right now at the free throw line.
And here is James. Shoots from the corner. No good there. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Floats one up. Here's Muhammad. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Now LeBron to the paint. Here's Gooden. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Now here's Ginobili. It's a 3-point game. With the shot, Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gibson passes to Ilgauskas. And Muhammad sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Sasha Pavlovich is checked in for Cleveland. Gibson passes to LeBron. Shot clock at 5 to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here. They have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Ilgauskas, and Muhammad sends it back. Parker passes to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding his extension there, just hammering it home.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now here's LeBron. Passes it to Ilgauskas. And count it from 19 feet away.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by San Antonio.
Parker against Gibson. Parker dishes to Muhammad. Pass to Bowen. The offensive rebound. Good D by James.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now here's Parker. Ginobili outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
Very reliable. Ginobili solid from deep.
Here's Gibson. Here's James. There's the pass to Ilgauskas. And Ginobili pulls it down.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. James looking around. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Second personal foul.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit,
Shooting for Cleveland.
sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Parker, a shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Spurs leading by 6. Parker outside to the inside. Here's Duncan. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
LeBron James.
Good. I like the play call. Get the ball to LeBron where he wants it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Into the
Marshall
lineup
is
for the
checked in for
Cavaliers.
Drew Gooden.
Donyell Marshall.
Barry the pass to Parker. Up to the right wing. Shoots it up. Barry misses.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Pass to Pavlovic. The tray. James kicks to Jones. A three-pointer off the mark.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And it's Pavlovic missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
The shot's good from Barry.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And it's Parker in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
Parker from 3.
And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, sinking the outside shot.
Back to Jones. Over Parker. Marshall passes to LeBron. Off target with his 3. Spurs leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Ori. Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Good. Parker's got 9 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And that
LeBron
one's good.
James.
James.
For 3.
LeBron is getting what he wants offensively, and the defense is searching for answers.
Parker passes to Bowen. Ori with it for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Jones with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Bowen. The rebound by James. Here's Jones. Tony Parker grabs the miss. And there's the call on Jones.
Damon Jones.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Cavaliers
14
making a
foul.
switch here. Gibson's
Now
checked
into
in.
the lineup for
Spurs
Cleveland.
leading by 11.
Daniel Gibson.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Great open look there. 5 points in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics,
Antonio foul.
this is what this is all
Robert
about.
Horry.
They favor the
First
3 ball.
personal foul.
You can pile up
14
points
foul.
in a hurry.
Nice work
Shooting
to
for
get it
Cleveland,
inside and
LeBron
draw
James.
contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Drew Gooden has checked in for the Cavaliers. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. From the line, and it's San Antonio with another.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is on. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
The Cleveland
Spurs
team.
out in front.
22.
Up by 15. We'll get things started in this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Muhammad out there with Horry. Then it's Bowen. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. LeBron kicks to Pavlovich. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
3 points.
James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Gibson for 3. Muhammad pulls it in. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Parker. LeBron grabs the miss. Gibson passes to LeBron. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
And Daniel Gibson gets the whistle that time.
Daniel
That's
Gibson.
foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Horry passes to Bowen. Muhammad dishes to Ginobili. The pass to Bowen. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone.
LeBron James.
Just couldn't hit it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Bowen. Pass to Parker. This one for 3. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gibson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Parker.
First
The
team
Cavaliers
foul.
have hit just 2 free throws in
At
5
the line
attempts
for the
today.
Cavaliers.
And that one misses.
Daniel Gibson. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Right wing. Bowen, the pass to Horry. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock at 4. Here's Parker. Takes it inside, and it's blocked. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Pavlovich. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Daniel
The
Gibson.
defender all
Third
over.
personal foul.
And this is his
Second
second
team
trip
foul.
to the line in the game.
At the line
And he
for
knocks
San
down the
Antonio.
first one. Snow is checked in for Daniel Gibson. Tony Parker drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Snow from deep LeBron. The Cavaliers again can't hit. High arcing shot. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Parker. Ginobili's got 10 points. Outside, James. To the left wing, wide open, and he hits the jump shot.
That's why people want to play with LeBron. He's always creating good looks for his teammates.
Spurs leading by 11. Here's Parker. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. And there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Here's Ginobili, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Over LeBron? No, no, no. Going to have to try something different next time.
And the pass to Good. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. There's the triple. Going good. He's got 8.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Ginobili the pass to Orr. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Gibson. LeBron outside. Back to Gibson. Horry against Ilgauskas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. Ilgauskas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
Parker dishes to Muhammad. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And there's a call on James.
LeBron James.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the next one puts him in the bottom.
Tim Duncan, he's
Into
checked
the
in for
lineup
San
for
Antonio.
your Spurs, Tim Duncan.
On defense, Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. Drills the three-pointer.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Pass to Ilgauskas. James in the high post. He's got 17. They grab their own miss. Passes to Hughes. Shot clock at 6. James, the pass to Gooden. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Horry kicks to Parker. Ginobili outside. Pass to Bowen. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Assisted by
that unpredictable nature of Ginobili. It can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
It's stolen by Duncan. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Bowen, good. Bowen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Tough for the defender. Thinks he has LeBron timed perfectly, but instead gets fooled with the pump fake.
Looking at the stats, he's on 2 of 5 at the free throw line tonight.
And his performance at the stripe hasn't been what I'd call outstanding in this game so far.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barry's checked in. Ginobili outside. Takes a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here's Gibson. Here's Hughes. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And one thing about Hughes, that man is always ready to shoot.
Ginobili looking around to the wing right side. Parker against Gibson. The pass to Orr. From past the arc. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Duncan misses.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Parker passes to Barry. Kicks it to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Barry. From outside the arc, Barry's the long-range jumper. Barry's got 5 points so far.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
From deep LeBron. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Ginobili with the ball. He's got 13. Parker outside. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked. Parker against James. Over Parker.
2 minutes remaining.
LeBron can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's James. Duncan with the block. There's the feed to Ginobili. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
James outside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. Ginobili the pass to Orr. Out to the right wing. It's Parker outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks to Gooden. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Assistant.
Gooden's got
LeBron
6.
James.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Tim Duncan gets the whistle. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Verajav's checked in.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Ginobili, and the Spurs scoring again.
Yeah, a lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big nights, and there's just not much you can do to stop him.
And Daniel Gibson gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Fourth team foul.
And the Spurs with possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Passes it to Barry. That's tipped. Over James. And the last second attempt doesn't quarter with the score. And so it's San Antonio holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a 45. Close. The scoring has been...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A fantastic first quarter from Tony Parker. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Definitely they need to get out and the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, this is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Snow out there with Larry Hughes. Then there's Gooden. Then there's Ilgauskas. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And here's James outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
LeBron kicks to Gooden. James in the post. He gets it in there.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 20 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Parker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
No.
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I'll
First
tell you,
team
for
foul.
Parker's size, he has a lot of courage. Always a threat to get hammered inside.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. So he gets them both. Cleveland with the ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Oh, that's blocked. Duncan finds Ginobili. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 20 points for him.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
James in the post. Rebounded by the Spurs. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Second personal
How
foul.
about the determination
Second team
of Bowen
foul.
defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
2 shots.
That one misses. And here are the Cavaliers. Shoots the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Muhammad. Good in defending. With the fadeaway. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. 12 points for Duncan.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. And it's slammed in by Zip.
Yeah.